Hi, boys and girls, and we're ready to do Foundations Unit 2. Finally, We've gotten here because by mistake something happened in the process, but Mr. Rodriguez is a little smarter than that, and he closed the gap, and now we're pretty much where people should have been a little while ago. But anyway, as we move on, this new unit is going to review very quickly those letters that we did lowercase, but now we're going to add a capital letter. And every time that you go into class, every day, there are going to be two letters to do until you finish pretty much the whole unit with the alphabet. So I'm going to do a combination of two lessons here. I'm going to write the capital and lowercase letters, and I'm going to go into the magnetic letter board with CVC words, which I have been doing in my videos, but now it's official. Got it? Here we go. So take out your sky right letter board like this, and I'm going to lower my camera on my computer so that you can see what you need to see. So remember, this is the sky, this is the plane line, this is the grass line, this is the worm line. So we're going to start with the alphabetical order. So we're going to start with capital A. Capital A, I'm going to start on the sky, but I'm going to make a diagonal line, and I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick my marker up, go back to the sky, make another opposite diagonal to the grass, and then pick my marker up and go across the airplane line right here, because this is where the A looks like an A. Then my lowercase a, I start on the plane line, go around like I told you before, and then I come back and make a little tail on that letter, and that's A, apple, A. Well, if you took it out and you practice it, then I can move on to the next one. Well, the next letter we did was B. So, capital B starts on the sky, comes down to the grass. Pick your marker up and go on the sky, make a bump to the plane, and make another bump bigger to the grass. That's capital B. Lowercase b starts on the sky, comes down to the grass. Pick your marker up and go on the plane line and make a bump, like a little belly, right there to the grass. And that's B, bat, B. Now another letter that is capital, because remember, I'm going very quickly. This could be day 1, and then day 2, you're going to have 2 new letters. So that's why I'm reviewing several of them in this video. So we're going to do capital C. You start on the sky and you make a curve and down to the grass. That's capital C. And then lowercase c, you start on the plane line in a curve and you touch the grass. And that's C, cat, k, and B, bat, b. I'm going to erase it because I have no space. Make sure you're using a tissue and a dry erase marker. And now we are going to continue with the next letter of day 2, which would be D. Capital D starts on the sky, comes down to the grass. Pick your marker up, go on the sky, and make a big giant belly to the grass. Then the lowercase d, you start on the sky, come down to the grass, and you see right here, you can make a D with a belly like this, belly to belly hitting each other. That's what D is, D, dog, D. Now I can make letter E, which is day 3. And capital E starts on the sky, comes down to the grass. Pick your marker up, go across the sky, across the plane line, and across the grass line. See? And the lowercase e I told you we make a dot. We make a line like this, right? Right in the middle between the plain and the grass line. And then we go up and we make it close like that. And that's E, ed, e, and D, dog, d. All right. Now we're going to go quickly to the next letter of day 3. And that would be, in alphabetical order, I did A, B, C, D, E. Now we do F. Start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick your marker up, and go across the sky and across the airplane line. That's it. That's the capital F. Lowercase f, you make a hook up here on the top of the sky, go down to the grass, pick your marker up, and go across the airplane line. And that's F, fun, f. The next letter is G, gang. So I'm going to make, like if it was a C, a curve C. But now I'm going to go up to the plane and go inside. The lowercase g starts on the plane line, comes down to the grass, goes up, and I'm going to make a hook going down to the worm line. And that's G, gang. Remember, you have to practice your letters. We are now on day 4 with letter G. So, now I'm going to do the other letter of day 4. And that letter is, does anybody remember in alphabetical order? Yeah, H. So let's go with H. Capital H starts on the sky, comes down to the grass. Pick your marker up, start on the sky, come down to the grass in parallel, and then go across the airplane line. That's capital H. Lowercase h, you start on the sky, come down to the grass, go up in a hump, right here on the plane line, and touch the grass. And that's H hat. Now, for day 5, we have the letter I. Capital I. You start on the sky, come down to the grass, pick your marker up, go across the sky, cross the grass. And that's capital I. Lowercase I, you start on the plane line, come down to the grass, and right over the plane line, you make a sprinkle. And that is I, ich, I. And finally, for day 5 of the first week of Foundations Unit 2, or I should say the second week of Foundations Unit 2, you are going to do J. So capital J. Start on the sky, come down to the grass and make a hook. And then put a little hat right around the J across the sky. Okay? Then the lowercase j. You start on the plane line, come down to the worm line. And then come back up here and make a sprinkle. And that's J, jug, J. And those are the letters that you will be practicing very quickly, because it's not about learning the letters anymore. It's just reviewing the letters. Now, we're back with Mr. Rodriguez's face, right? And now you're going to erase the board, put it away, and you're going to take out your magnetic letter board. This magnetic letter board, unfortunately, is not available to take home from school, but you can go to the 99-cent store and get some magnetic letters and use your refrigerator as the magnet to stick it. And so now, this is not the moment to be separating these letters and start doing what we do in the classroom, which is introducing the new letter of the week or the letters of the week and then add them to the frame. We're now keeping all the magnets on the frame because now we're ready to make CVC words. C means consonant, V means vowel, and C means another consonant, not the same one. All right, since now that you know what CVC means, we're going to make CVC words. And I'm going to start with a very easy one. I'm going to start with B. And I'm going to put A. And I'm going to look for this one, which is T. Now, remember, we've been teaching you how to use your fingers to tap, which is segmenting and blending when you pull the hand back with those fingers together. So your thumb is where you tap on. You're going to use your index finger. You're going to use your heart finger because this is where they put the needle. And you feel the heart, you feel in your heart that little needle stick pin. And this one is the ring finger. All right? So these three are going to touch every single letter. And that's what you're going to do here. Ready? B. A. T. Bat. Again. B. A. T. Bat. This is a strategy for you to read. Whenever you get stuck with a word, tap it. It's a strategy for you to read. That's why we're teaching it. We're not just teaching CVC words. We're teaching you a strategy to help yourself when you get stuck. Ready? Here we go. We're going to change the first letter, which is B. And we're going to use K. Now, sound it out and blend. K. A. T. Cat. Again. K. A. T. Cat. It's very important that you practice. Every single letter has to touch with your fingers. Okay? So that's cat, and it rhymes with bat. So we're doing rhyming words. The next one is at, fat. Good. Now we're going to do another one. At, hat. They all rhyme. Bat rhymes with cat, cat rhymes with fat, fat rhymes with hat. Now I'm going to put this one. At, mat. Okay, that rhymes, and it rhymes with this one. P, p. Ready? P, at, pat. So mat and pat rhyme. Bat and cat rhyme. Fat and hat rhyme. So we're doing family of at or rhyming words. Okay? Now let's continue. And now we have Ready? At, rat. Rat is going to rhyme with at, sat. Okay? And so those are the ones that rhyme. You can do it with many different ones. So I'm going to choose now I as the vowel. I. And I'm going to do p at the end. So I'm thinking of, oops, d, d. Let's see. This is a CVC word, and it says d, I, p, dip. Again, d, I, p, dip. Another one that rhymes with dip is somebody's name. It should have been capital letter, but this is a word. So let's rhyme it. Let's sound that out and blend. K, I, p, kip. Again, k, I, p, kip. Another one is this one. I, p, hip. Again, I, p, hip. We have another one. I, p, lip. Again, I, p, lip. The next one is it, nip. And of course, this one can't be missed because it's something that happens to the paper. It, rip. Again, it, rip. I can also use this one. It, sip. Again, it, sip. Wow. This is getting very interesting. Here goes this one. T, tip. Again, t, tip. And I think my last one will be the last letter of the alphabet. Z, zip. Again, z, zip. So these are CVC words of two different examples. One with the vowel A and one with the vowel I. The family words of at and the family words of ip. And you can do it with many others. Keep practicing. Keep trying to tap it and blend or segment and blend. We do it with Haggerty, but we also do it with Fundations. And the better you do it, the better you're going to be at reading and the better you're going to be succeeding in any challenge you have in front of you when it comes to reading a book. Remember, smart is not something you are. Smart is something you get.